So Roy DeLuca is going to be buried in Florida, huh?
That's where his relatives are, yes.
Boy, what a crazy ending to the DeLuca boys, eh? Ted found dead in jail, and then Roy trying to get revenge by killing Mitch Williams?
Yes.
Almost succeeded to.
I imagine Roy died thinking he'd accomplished his mission.
Poor Bobby, eh? That's pretty rough stuff to live with.
Oh, Jeff, she's not going to get over this easily.
Jesse, is there anything we can do to help?
I don't know. I really just don't know. The only thing I can think of is just give her our support if she comes in this morning.
Well, do you really think she should come in at a time like this?
Well, I know Steve will offer her time off if she'll take it.
Poor kid must be going through hell.
Hi,
good morning, Jesse folk.
Yes, we are.
Leslie, you look mighty fetching in that new hat.
Thank you very much. That was some storm, huh?
Yes, it was. Is your street cleared?
Yes, we got through, no trouble at all.
Oh, Rick, messages for you. And Dana Hutchkins called. She'll meet you in your office, both of you. Said as soon as you came in.
Thank you.
Thanks. Jesse, I gotta move too. I'll talk to you later, okay?
Okay.
Rick, everything work out okay for Scotty and Laura after you found her in the park?
Well, yesterday everything seemed to be fine. Claudia and Brian stopped by their place. They had a party to usher in the first snowfall of the year. She seemed to be her old self again. This morning, things are a little different.
This morning, she left the apartment on her way back for the first time to her exercise class, supposedly just on top of everything. But Scotty says that's just a facade. He says something is still troubling her desperately.
Scotty thinks she's still shaken up from Roy's death, and he's convinced that Roy's the man who raped her, and that she wouldn't have said any of these things if it hadn't been for the fear that he'd come back after her again.
But the man is dead. All she'd have to do is say that she lied out of fear when she said the guy was tall and blonde.
Laura has a history, you know, of lying and then covering up. Maybe that's what's bothering her about this.
Everybody, listen to me. You weighed in, you did beautifully, and you are dismissed.
Oh,
Bye-bye.
Laura, can we walk to school together? I'm not going to go to school today. I'm going to stay home and study for the midterms.
But go on and get changed. I'll walk with you.
Okay. Well, I'll talk to you later then. Okay, see you later. Bye.
Laura, you are in a real panic, honey. What is it?
I missed my last period. I'm really afraid.
What are you thinking, Laura?
The same thing that you're thinking. Claudia, what if I'm pregnant from the rape? Laura, look, we'll talk to you later, okay? Sure.
Laura, just consider the source, Beverly. You and your big mouth.
I didn't mean anything by it.
The heck you didn't. You're not happy unless you're starting some kind of new rumor. Why, I have had it with you, girl. Just get out. Just get out and walk to school by yourself.
She's right, Claudia. Scotty does feel that way.
I don't care what that girl heard or think. I just can't stand to see anybody hurting you, honey.
I don't even care about that now. I don't care. I've got so much more on my mind.
I know, hon. I know.
Claudia, what am I going to do if I'm pregnant?
Jesse? Oh, Bobby, you're early, and I'm so glad you came in.
You're really glad I'm here?
What kind of a question is that? Why are you shaking?
I guess I'm just a little chilly, that's all.
Didn't dress warmly enough this morning?
Forgot my boots.
I'm sorry. I know you have more on your mind than boots.
Jesse, I was really nervous about coming in. I'm really scared that you're going to tell me that Dr. Hardy wants me fired.
Is that why you're shaking? Honey, I have nothing to tell you except I did exactly as you asked. I gave all the presents back.
I appreciate that.
Except one. The antique vase that Ann and I got for you.
Oh, Jesse, I really don't think that I should
wait a minute. It's a very special present. It was given with great love. And it's more than a wedding present. Please keep it.
Thank you. That vase is about the only beautiful thing in my life right now. It's really an ugly world out there, isn't it, Jesse?
come on over here and let's sit down. Okay, we'll talk. Now, you really blew my mind when you said you thought you might be pregnant. But, Laura, a girl can miss her period for any number of reasons.
I know that, but it really
And you did have that pregnancy test, didn't you?
Yeah, when I first went to the hospital, but all that proves is that I wasn't pregnant at the time of the rape.
Well, I'm talking about the second one, the follow-up test.
I didn't have that one.
You didn't see Dana Hotchkiss?
I couldn't.
Oh, Laura, why not?
Because I couldn't stand the thought of it, Claudia. Going through more tests, somebody examining me.
I understand what the rape did to you. You can't bear to have anyone touch you, not even a woman doctor. But, Laura, it's still got to be done.
I don't know. Maybe it's just nerves, you know? Dana Hotchkiss told me that the trauma of what happened could throw off my period, so maybe that's what happened.
But, honey, you got to find out. Laura, if you are pregnant, you can't have a legal abortion.
I don't know if I could face that.
Honey, you can't be serious. Anything would be better than having a baby by somebody like that. It's not as if you'd met the man. You don't even know who he was.
I was thinking of the child. I've always felt that having a child is kind of sacred.
We're talking about rape. Now, what's sacred about that? Some monster who grabbed you in the park and raped you. Now, you wanted my opinion. Well, I'm going to give it to you. See Dana Hotchkiss. Get professional help. Find out the truth, or, honey, you're going to just go off the deep end.
Sometimes I think I already have.
Oh, Laura.
You're not staying with those men.
I am stuck with those men. And so are you. You know Smith. You know who he is, where he is, and what he is. And that rings you in all the way.
What are you saying to me?
I'm saying that we don't get out of this. There's no way out. You can't run because they'll stop us dead. And so I'm also saying that we're going to make the best of it. Money. A lot of money. It's going to help us forget all of this. And you'll see, you know, a couple of hot clubs, a couple of good evenings, and you will forget Roy, too, because he doesn't matter. Nothing matters anymore, except that you and I forget all of this, and we're going to forget that we had to claw our way up out of the slums. We're going so high that stuff will never touch us again. We're going to get what we want, Bobby, or we're going to take it. Just like respectable citizens, little sister. The big time. All the right company. And I'm going to have me a respectable woman. The money man said he wanted me to settle down. I'm going to settle down, and I know who it's going to be with. She belongs to somebody else right now, but she won't be his forever. Because she's going to be mine. And I don't care what I have to do.